can't sell someone who's about to finish their career. This dude is 34. I think you can't sell them after they reach about 32. So, selling Krenkle and Helicant could be good. I'd rather have offensive rather than defensive. We only got Schnabel. And here's our new guy, Vettel. It's a midfielder more than he's anything else. Yeah. Alright. Upgrades, we've got nothing. Alright, Kloppenberg. They don't have a whole lot. This is where we need to use Matzenbacher as much as we can before he retires. Steig auf. 21, Speth, 24. Okay, we'll generally just block them in, I think. How's the specialisation going for Peter Hansel? Salzgeber wants to be a sweeper more than he wants to be right defender. Okay. $18, $27. Do have Helicant. May as well come in for Krenkle. 27, 28. 24, 17 to there. You know what? We'll keep him in. He's got 11 versus 17. It's not a fantastic chance, but alright, might be able to do something with him. So on Krenkle. Yep, fails at the start, but he's in position to try a cannon. Fursten has nothing, so Kroner with the pickup. Oof. He's 27, he should be able to hold on, use up all of their turns. There we go. Easy grab for Fursten. But this is where Kroner can just get a lucky roll. And short pass to Krenkle. And he's got a 50-50 on Albright. Nice. Alright, Vendelin intercepted by Naumann. 14 to 32. Pretty good. Steig auf. Fails to get it off him. So then he goes through, preferably to... We have to be super unlucky for this not to work. Alright, get it there. Alright, 20, 24, 20. Alright, I have to go through the centre, I guess. And here's a direct shot. Oh, unfortunate. That was an 8 out of 25. Wow. Out of whatever he actually had from there. Alright, Fursten. That's a job for Krenkle, clearly. Right. Can't handle it. But he will have another crack. And then he gets it within scoring position. Fursten can't even get it off him. They're going to bring... No, he's coming from the other side. Good. 2 defense. 11 control. Krenkle is still aggressive. So he's all good. And then he can take his shot. That is very unlikely to go. Precision's actually a better shot. Okay. Scores! Beautiful. So that single rainbow, you have to really do it at the start as their first move. Speth. Goes wide. Shot blocked and pushed out to Spurt. From Speth to Spurt. Spurt. We will go for a Matzenbacher goal. So he does the short pass to Breitmeyer. And then 2 moves means Matzenbacher. And Breitmeyer through. Got the triple 10, so it should get through both. Beautiful. And Matzenbacher can go for a double 10. It's an 80% chance of a goal. Nice. 3-0. And half-time whistle. Who's leaving their clothes out in the snow? Alright, Krenkle, Matzenbacher. Yeah, probably should have replaced Krenkle. Yeah, it's not actually worth trying with him. We'll bring Helicant in for him. But for now, they're going to try and get it off him. Ooh, we managed. Damn. Alright, he is highly motivated to get it back again. Unfortunately, we only have 2 moves, so we have to go to Matsumbaka. He could go rainbowing in. So, screw it. Let's have a shot. Straight up the middle. Yeah, better off just doing it. Damn it. So, more likely to get that through than doing 2 more rainbows. If he rolls a 1, then he's got no hope. Now I actually want to get to Schumann to push Matsumbaka down there. Brightmire, Krona. It's going to take too long to get down there. I guess Brightmire's... Alright, screw it. 1, 2, 3. Herd. Failed past a Speth. Vendelin. Goes wide. That is a job for Salzgeber. So, hopefully his slide tackle works. Beautiful. So he's got 2 shots, which means short pass to Schumann. He'll get a bonus for laying it off to Matsumbaka. Through there, goes through 2, so we go this way through 1. Double 10s fails. Damn it. That would have been a perfect way to get a goal. Gumbinus. Terrible over to Steigauf. Still in the amateur league at the moment. It's the second half of it. Steigauf to Spurt. Right. What are we looking at here? 13 control, 22 defense, 26. Peter Hansel could do a sliding tackle. We needed to get it to Brightmire, so 26 is still the best. Let's go regular tackle. Alright then, Peter Hansel, short pass to Brightmire. Brightmire's going to go get straight through to Matsumbaka. Let's go through 2, triple 10s, good on the first, good on the second. And Matsumbaka with his rainbow double 8s, brilliant. Alright, Vendelin. Through to Steigauf. I don't think he'll shoot from there. He does. Whoa! That's the first stop Rassau's actually had. Alright, out for a corner. He's only got 19 passing, so he won't be able to do much. Now, Speth has 9, Steigauf has 13. We have 20. Let's go 18 onto him, 20 onto Spurt, and then try and back it up here. Alright, got the first out. Got the second out. It's going to do a pass straight to us. Peter Hansel can't actually get it 21. Alright. Well, full time, 4-0 up. It's good enough. We've got Kloppenberg, 2 for Krenkel, 2 for Matsumbaka. And Underheiden, more defense. That's what I like to see. And just need to get that bit more for him. But upgrade for Peter Hansel. Extra sliding tackle. I think he's 30 years old. We'll have him for a while. It's going to take 2 years until he has it. Upgrades. Wow, got a lot off them this time. Matsumbaka. We know he's about to retire, so let's go with getting some more fans in while he's here. Since he's already 34. He's going to leave this year. Upgrade for Krona. He's 28. He doesn't have a useful skill, so we'll just make him a centre forward. No, we'll go for a universal forward. Get his accuracy up. And then Underheiden's getting close there. He's only 1 point off. Okay. How much have I played? A ridiculous amount recently. I've pretty much got most of the mechanics down, although what I do keep forgetting to look for is how the... what is it? Not the... Damn it, I always forget to look at it. Now that I remember to look, I forget what I need to look for. Not the lofted pass, the... Something to do with the... Not the break-in, the crossing. The one thing that I don't understand about the odds is how they determine... Or checking on the cross factor versus this guy here. Cognitive positioning. Passing ability, no. Cross factor. The passing attribute of the footballer performing the cross is compared to this number. Yeah, the farther the crossing player is from the opponent's goal, higher the cross factor. Yes, that's not what I want to know. And crossing player rolls on. Otherwise, the ball bit is directed by random. No, don't think it actually says what I want to know. We'll check that again later when I remember what exactly it is I need. Okay. So, continue. Jump into the next one. Alright, so yeah, we are playing in the German league because I've noticed that most of the people who seem to stream this on Twitch are either German or playing the German league, so I thought I might as well go with that. Now, Garbsen, ranked 6th. Hang on, where are we at the moment? Still ranked 4th. Yeah, Munster's going to keep winning their matches. Alright, Garbsen. Got no way to get through them. Matzenbacher. Do have Krona now as well. Keep Krenkel out wide. I'll just bring Helikant in. No, I did like what Krenkel was doing there. Okay, what do we need for the next upgrade? We need 40. How high the enemy has to roll to catch it. It's when we get it across, I'll talk about all the different bits that go into it, because there's 4 or 5 different numbers that pop up. It took a while to actually figure out that you're better off not passing from the easiest spot to pass from when you do the cross in. You're actually better off coming here a lot of the time. But our guys' passing in the amateur league is just too low to be able to do anything for a cross anyway. Now, Krenkel, throw him through Heimer. So that was never going to work. Basically, I'm just getting Krenkel into position while he's got high strength to be able to do stuff on the next turn. But Krona has a good chance of getting it off him. Brilliant. Now he has high control, so higher than most of their defense will force them to take an early try and then try again. Even better. I thought he was going to press and then try with the third. And his lowest chance of getting it, he gives up. Good. So Krona's passing is bad, but he can get it to here. And then Krenkel has a 50% chance of a goal. Beautiful. Who are we playing? Garbsen. But Krenkel unlikely to be able to get that to work a second time because now his energy has come down. Alright, Naumann wants to pick it off. Yep, fair enough. He won't be able to hold it from Naumann though, hopefully. Any point doing a slide tackle? Probably not. We'll go for it anyway. So I have 3 moves then. So our highest controller at the moment is Krona. I'll give it to him. And then their lowest defense is Helbrich. Don't want to shoot from there. So we'll attempt that. Beautiful. Through there. Decent sort of shot. It is the last move. We could hold it. Let's just go for a shot. Only rolls an 8. It's unfortunate. Alright, Verns to Volroth. He's moving out of Matzenbacher's way. That's an interesting option. Valrot, 27. Can't really do anything with that, so we'll just move forward. We can get Krenkel over there to try and do something. Yeah, being addicted. I know what you mean. 34 hours. Let's actually have a look how much I played. Does it say total 197 hours? Yeah. 197 hours since I got this, well, a week and a bit ago, I think. Volroth. What are we doing? Actually, yeah, we'll bring Schumann forward. And then, don't particularly want to get it, so we'll just press him there. 34 hours in 4 days, what's that? 8 hours a day? Yeah, fair enough. What division are you in at the moment? How far have you gotten up? I can't remember how long it took to get through each of them. I know I've only played one full thing. This is my second sort of proper start. The one I've been playing that I've got up on YouTube. Got promoted from Amateur League to 3rd Division the first attempt, but then got knocked down and had to get back up again. Let's go... He's got way too much control there. So we've got no way of getting it off him. 9, 11. After being Krenkel over. Alright, this isn't going to go well, but 9 versus 12. Alright, we press with Schumann, and then Krankle gets it. Beautiful. 12 control, they'll just steal it straight back. We're just playing up till half at this point though. So forcing him to use up a action. There we go. 2 actions, he would have to loft it over to Gurmer, which he fails. Hopefully he fouls us so we can have another run. Oh, beautiful. That could not have worked better. 3rd division getting dropped back to amateur still. Okay. I'll talk about that just after this game, I think. Basically, I want to show you the thing on the list. We'll talk about that properly. So, Brightmire through to Matzenbacher. Got doubles. Yeah, I mean, you could do a restart. It comes down to, like, this one was the worst start we could get, where we started with a non-human in keeper. It was a question mark. So, building your keeper up through the amateur league is the worst start you can get. If you start off with a gold keeper there, it's just so much easier to go in right from the start and just dominate. We've been getting lucky in this one that Underhiden here has been blocking all the goals before they get to Rassau. But as soon as you come up against a team like the 3 that are ahead of us, they just shoot it straight through, and it's a big problem. 200 hours is a bit of a factor. I understand the odds a lot better. Ooh, that was nasty. What did he have? 29 versus 34 and 25. Yeah, so that was about a 25% shot of him getting it through. Alright, Brightmire, we can pass to whoever we want. Let's go to Krona. He rolled low. Yeah, I'll talk about what odds we have of actually getting it through, particularly when we use like the cannonball or the rainbows, because I know these odds have actually set up a thing to figure out what the odds are in various situations. Now, Krona, 32, let's go through the 30, rolling a 1 out of 30, what was it? Out of 28. He will get angry with that, go the aggressive tackle, and then he holds it there with 45. Alright, unlucky there. He did have decent enough defense to be able to get it off us. And then 2, down to Frankenstein. I remember playing this team in the first half of the season. I think we beat them then. Now, 13 control versus 6 defense. That is not good. But from here we can get a free press because he's a centre mid in his position. So Schumann comes back for a much easier pickup. Then we've got 1 move, which can be a layoff pass. Could go to Krankle potentially. I think Matzenbacher. Nah, if you want the extra, it has to go through Krankle. Get up past Frankenstein. Ooh, that was a lucky pass. It was a 45% shot again through there. Then Krankle's only got 1 move, so his shot would be easily blocked. Would pull a few people out. What would be better though is getting him to stand here and hope that Heimer takes it off him. Which he does. So now Henkel's in scoring position for the next shot. The right mid in the centre mid position. Remind me, right mid, Schumann. Purely because he is holding the layoff pass, and having him forward a little further lets him lay off pass these guys potentially in further, particularly while they don't have any central defenders to intercept. And Naumann, I got the defender in this centre mid position because he's got high defence, and because they've got Kreisig starting off, they can't actually get through balls through here. He has to get it through there. I prefer if this was a universal defender, then he could intercept anything that their guy does right from kickoff. But for now, we want to make sure we get an extra shot here, so we're going to have to do a sliding tackle. Beautiful. So now I've still got 2, which means he can do a short pass forward to Krankle. Then Krankle's got a cannon. 8 means 45% chance of a goal. Beautiful. Alright, so if we look at the lineup from here, Schumann, even though he's a right mid, is here so that he can get it. If we have to loft from Underhiden to try and get it to Brightmire, there's still a chance of Schumann getting it. I know he'd be probably better off there. Ooh, nice. So at the moment, Spurt can't pass to him, but we can get it from Spurt to Brightmire. And because we've got 2 moves, this is where we throw Matzenbacher through. There's still only 1 move of extra morale for stands there, but Brightmire can do a pass through. Double 9s are pretty good. I bog down on rolls a little bit occasionally, mostly with defenders, not so much the midfield. Midfield I don't care about much at all. The actions in the midfield become the biggest issue. So having somebody with a long pass is the most important thing. So that you can do this move like I just did there to get through to a universal forward. Otherwise, I mean, right mid and left mid, depending on how they line their guys up, I guess. Now, double 8s for Rainbow versus 33. See, that's slightly higher than 50% chance, but a double Rainbow on an 8, I think it's about 70-something percent chance of getting that in. So 4-1. And the other thing with the rolls is the forwards. I mean, forwards and backs do matter for their roles. Midfield, not at all. Just put whoever is best in the midfield, which usually ends up being a defender, blocking their kickoffs. Otherwise, you need somebody on the team with good passing, but sometimes they'll end up being a forward rather than a midfielder. And Peter Hansel, extra control. Okay. Now, we were waiting, Underheiden. And Krenkel. So, Underheiden, still got a year off. Well, he's 31, so there's no point doing this. Could knock him up to get a long pass through better. I think that's going to be the best option there. Knock 4 months off it. Be ready by this time next year. Then the upgrade for Krenkel. He's pretty old. Getting an extra cannon in would be good. We could do that before he retires. Alright. 20 months. This will be not long before he retires. Bit of cash. Oh, God. Yeah, we're going to have to sell somebody. Which was actually going to be Krenkel, wasn't it? But, good bit of goal difference there. Hopefully the teams up the top are beating each other. He drew one, so within a victory of getting over Munster. How is that cup going after we got knocked out? So you won the qualifying, you got through round, where are we here? Round 16, Potsdam knocked us out. He is losing to Saarbrücken. Fair enough. Alright, next up. Norderstedt, ranked 7th, means they don't have anything good. Alright. So, as far as energy goes, Krenkel is a bit of a problem. We need him to rest up. So we're going to bring Halakant in. Now, he's a centre forward, but they've got no holes. We're going to need to go Matzenbacher through and pass through from there. Here's 18, 28, 28. I think we're going to be passing to Halakant. And he will push through whoever he feels like, basically. Alright, jump into the match. Alright, beautiful interception. So that's the exact reason that I've got the defender up there. 32 defense versus his 20 passing. He should be able to block that most of the time. Unfortunately, his control was only 17. So Sokol actually got super lucky there. Had 9 versus our 17. Alright, Naumann. May as well do a sliding tackle. Fouls. Would have been nice if we'd injured him. But he does have a lot of people to replace. Alright, now I'm going to come back. Schumann, we don't care as much about. We'll leave the rest of that how it is. Matzenbacher needs to get in position though. And then Brightmire can move up, so we only have to pass through Moser instead of through Bellinger and Moser for the pass to Matzenbacher. And then we've got one other person we can move. Helikant's got good defense, so we'll move Kroner up there just to throw them off a little. And Bellinger. We'll try and get it through to Meyerbeer or Sokol. He's done it as a loft. Not in the amateur league, buddy. Alright, Rassau to Underheiden. Well, they've all been pulled out anyway. So let's get it to Spurt. And he will get it to Brightmire. We'll do just a short pass to Helikant. Short pass because he needs to conserve energy. If you have a choice between a short pass and a long pass, you always do the short pass unless you need to do it for the avoiding a DF or something like that. Now Sophus. And centre forward's in position. Sophus has no control, so Krona might get lucky, and does. We have 2 moves. Unfortunately, there's no good way to do this other than moving in and shooting through 2 people. Good enough. Alright, Nordstedt. To Meyerbeer. He will probably shoot from there. Right, wants to move wide because we've got the RD blocking that. Yeah. Alright, did forget to swap them back after that other match. He'll come out, he'll move in. So, Underheiden is a long bowler, which means when I get to Breitmeyer, it's a 50-50. Fails. Fair enough. Peter Hansel, we would still have 2 after this. 1, 2. It's not good enough. So, go for a regular tackle. And then get him to just loft it far. Force them to use an extra action to go and get it. Alright, Bellinger has low control. He's going to hold it. He might try and loft. DMs, I haven't used them much, but in the other campaign I'm playing at the moment, I do have a DM who's got some good defense, so I've put him in to intercept their starting kicks. And then double 6. Ah, crap. In general, though, the DMs that I've had have had such bad defense, they've just been completely useless. Yeah, Naumann was the one in there, so that's okay. I think we'll leave everyone where they are. Yep. And red carded out for 3 games isn't great. Do we have somebody to replace him? No, we don't even have another defender. Jesus. Alright, Meyerbeer. Beautifully intercepted. Out to Salzgeber. So, finally in a position. Short pass to Breitmeyer. This is what you need. 2 moves left with the person with the long pass. So, Matzenbacher moves forward. Breitmeyer still has a 999, so there's a 94% chance that he gets through Bellinger, and then 94% chance through Moser. And Matzenbacher with the double 9s, that's 75% chance of a goal, I think. Unlucky. Alright, half time. Alright, what I was actually going to do was push Salzgeber up to do blocks there. He's only got 26. 26 versus 20. Should be okay. Right, for now, Breitmeyer to Halekant. And 28 control versus 17 defense. And then his shot, 20 versus... Fuck, rolls a 1. What can you say? Alright, Grote tries a loft. He will push forward for that, unfortunately. Which means Spurt will be the best one to intercept. So we don't want to have Sokol receiving with an empty space there. Spurt to Breitmeyer. Can get it over to Halekant. And then he can have a shot on. 28 control. He only has 23. You know, let's go for a penalty kick. So the keeper's going to come out. Hopefully fouling. Like so. Alright, we'll go... Right. Beauty. Alright, 2-0. Much better gap. Schroff to Sokol. He goes wide. Intercepted beautifully by the CD. It's like he didn't know what the CD meant. Then we can go short past Breitmeyer. Matzenbacher is our most accurate player. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to do a rainbow through him because of the morale. We'll still have 1 turn left. So, Matzenbacher has to go for a precision shot or a power shot. Let's do the power shot. Okay, if that failed and went out for a corner, I was going to show you what I was talking about with the crosses. Schroff, just a call again. Is he stupid enough to walk past the CD? He is. Thanks for giving the ball back. This time we can go for a rainbow. No, we can't, because we can't get it through Bellinger. Alright. Pit Hunsel, so let's go to Brightmire. So we can't do a long pass through him. But we'll throw Matzenbacher down there. It still just barely goes through. Helicont as a short pass. Alright. Faust is onto him. They'll get Sophus up to take it. Easy take, he's only got 7 control. We got Krona. 5 versus 7. Otherwise we have to bring Schumann in, that takes 2. Then he could do a layoff pass through somebody after that, and then Matzenbacher could have a shot. 1, 2, 2, 3. Otherwise, Krona, I think we'll just try and get lucky here. Slightly less than a 50% chance. They both roll their maximum. Alright, well, we'll bring Schumann in. He's got terrible control, but he can take it. He just won't be able to hold it. They'll go Sophus straight onto him. Aggressive tackle. Then Sophus fails a loft. Meyerbeer will pick it up, and then we'll have 1 chance. Ooh, interesting. Well, Underheiden. Because we need to get it through this guy. Regular pass is actually okay. Then, no, we're good. Last action, but it's not, because as long as we pass it through somebody, we're good to go. Want to get it to Matzenbacher. 666. It's like a 2/3 chance. Alright. Well, we still won it. 3-0. Krona, Helicont, and Matzenbacher. At least we're spreading out the love a little. Now, Naumann being red carded is kind of bad. Extra defense for the keeper. Beautiful. I'm going to have to check how old he is. It's going to take this long to get him up there. Probably going to have to sell him. Alright, little cash. 5 new fans. Yay. Coming up though. Next up. Oh, the Roosters again. Munster, ranked 2nd. Yeah. This is where we get slaughtered. Every shot that he takes is going to be a goal. Which is not good. Although, if we beat them, we'll actually get into the promotion region. Alright. We need to replace Naumann with Salzgeber. And then our best defender is our centre forward. We will put Helicont back and we'll replace Naumann with Krenkel. And he's got a sweeper. That's dangerous for us. Well, doesn't matter. We're going to lose this match no matter what we do anyway. So 15 defense, 35 passing. Let's go to Krenkel. Let's go to D. Does he not have a central defender? He does not. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's go to Krenkel. And then we move Matzenbacher to scoring position. I don't always have 4 in defense. Often leave this one empty. Really depends on the league that you're in, I find. As long as the sweeper is the best person you got, they should be sweeping. But as soon as you start coming against guys like Ketanaki here with high accuracy, you're sometimes better off having your having your central defenders back further so that the sweeper can't get caught out of position. Also, if they have a long baller in the midfield, it's easy to get caught out like that. And should actually swap them around as well. But for amateur league and really 3rd and 2nd, I've kept it mostly like this. Depends on how many central defenders you have. So, I mean, this guy was supposed to be over here. I forgot to actually switch them back out again. But once you've got CDs in the corners, they intercept anybody running past them, which makes it harder for people to use their accuracy. So at the moment, from here, Kednaka would only have half of 53 accuracy, so it's at 27, I think, rounded up. So 27 versus Underheiden's 34 defense. He doesn't have the guarantee getting through, but at the moment you'll see when he gets the ball, because I forgot to switch Spurt and Helican around, he'll just run forward one and then only have a lower defensive, what do you call it, the range penalty, 50% from where he's standing now, but it'll be like 40% or 20% or something when he moves in. So he'll run past, which he can't do if you have a central defender in the way. Or he can do, but it's less likely. Now, we've got one move here. 11 versus all of that. Not good. 12. Let's hold on to it. Force them to get lucky, which they do. It's okay. Crankle comes back a little further. Bushna to City. The other thing with the defenders in this match, well, not this match, but this playthrough at the moment, because Rassau has started off as a nothing, not as a goalkeeper, I'm spending all of our glory on building up the defense, so I probably will stick to 4 for quite a long time, mostly because the more players you have as defenders, the faster you get your skills up. City. Let's come back with Saltgeber and try and get an extra. Beautiful. Now, 2 moves. There's nobody he can really pass to unless we go back to Underheiden. Alright, this is a bit counterintuitive. We're going to move back so that we have a chance of getting it through to Brightmire. It's 50%. Unfortunately, he's intercepted, but he's got a good chance at scoring here. Oh, he's coming out to Kepnaka. Watch him move forward. Yep. Now, his shot, 20%. Only flashed up for a second while he was thinking about it. Yeah, going from 50% there to 20% penalty there is why you need central defenders on these spots. Alright, Brightmire over to Crankle. He can move in, get his sweeper to move up a little, and then we'll push Matsumbaka into scoring position again. And Brightmire is tired, he's going to have trouble getting it through them though. Alright, Bushna. Yeah, out to City. Oh, he's running in to be annoying. Alright, we have to give him Saltgeber back. Saltgeber attempts and manages it. Still want to score, which means getting it to Underheiden, getting lucky, getting it through to Brightmire. 45% chance, works this time. Now, Brightmire is 666. That should still work, but doesn't. Alright, that was just bad luck. Bielenberg over to Ketnaka. If he shoots from there, it'll be 50%. So he's come out wide, should still be minus 50. Alright. I don't play a sweeper in the Premier League, and First League I think was when I switched over from one to the other. I pull these guys back if the sweeper gets caught out too often from their midfielders doing long passes. So if he's here at the moment, which he will stay here, and then they get the ball out to somebody on this side, they get an easy shot straight through. So sweepers are good in the early divisions, but after that they start being a bit of a liability. Now we have a problem here. We need Brightmire to have the ball. This is getting worse and worse. Go to Schumann. Unfortunately, his chance of getting it over is terrible. So he's going to do a layoff pass to Kroner, who's going to have a shot on goal. 24 to 56. May as well go to power shot. Power's on the first one. Alright, 1-0 down at half time. Ketanaka. Damn him. You've got to remember, these are the guys second in the division as well. So getting a draw in this, I'd be quite happy. Ketnaka goes wide. Goes extra wide. Alright, it'd be harder for him to pass it to him, but he scores. Damn it. Alright, let's go through. He's got slightly higher shot. It's going to be bad, however we go. Let's give it to Kroner. He'll do a walk in. And go for a power shot. Terrible. What? Sweeper goes to pick it up. So what we could do now, if Schumann can get the ball, we can lay him off down to either of these. Well, not there. We could do a layoff pass for him to come in. And 39 versus 71, still terrible. Salts Gaber for trying to get an extra. Nope. So let's get Brightmeyer up. Moving him up so that if he does a long pass, only has to go through this guy instead of both of them. City to Ketanaka. Ketanaka's shot. Easy again. Yeah, it's starting to get fisted now. Alright, Brightmeyer, go to Krona. He's got a few turns left. Get Krona to just do that power shot. Finally goes out for a corner. Alright, so our best passer, surprisingly, Schumann would be okay to pull in here. Schumann. And we do have Spurt with header ability. Spurt can come in. He's got control there. Control is a lot higher. Alright, he's going to get pushed out. Otherwise, we just want Matzenbacher into position. Put him in the centre. If he gets pushed out this way, he'll be in good scoring position. Now, 20 versus 35. Right, so Spurt's going to get pushed out. They're all going to get pushed out. So basically, this is the one. There's something about this, I can't remember. The bits I do understand. We can roll 28 because that's our passing. 25 is just what it always is from a corner. So it's easier from higher divisions because you have higher passing. So firstly, for him to get the pass across at all, this roll has to be higher than this roll. Assuming that this roll is higher than this roll, this 50 needs to be higher than this 54 for him to be able to head it in. But before that happens, his 50, no, what's he got? 20 has to be higher than this guy's. That was what I was looking, whether it's his defense or his control that counts. And that's not what is written in the thing. So I know it's our control here that matters. I'm pretty sure it's their control that goes versus that. So first roll is the 28 versus 25. Second roll is the 20 versus 35. And assuming we win both of those, then it's 50 versus 54. Whoever is higher on that gets it or blocks it. So let's go for that. Pushed out, which means he can't do a header because he's not in the penalty area. Which means they get it easily. And it goes down to Bushner. Which means Shirk will come back. Now, they've got a really easy goal as soon as they get it down to Katanaka. CF, the other header, could have, where is he? There, 12 control, he would have been pushed out immediately. In these low divisions, there's really no way to get headers in. Your control is too low, they just push you around. If you do get lucky, the heading ability can't get past a keeper like this with the massive defense that they've got. Now, Sitig, I think we have to go with Underheiden, even though they'll score because our goal's wide open after this. The reason we have to go with him is because he can do a through ball, possibly. No. Alright, they'll score. They're already 3-0 down, so it doesn't matter. Easy, 4-0. Alright, then we're looking at Krona. Oh, God. Alright, Brightmeyer's angry about that. Give it back. And then there's no way to do anything. So throw that one out. For the crosses, they throw, yeah, it's control plus heading ability plus, what do you call it, playing out. So if they have playing out, you can never get them past, or you have to have like super control of your own, or headers of your own. So a central forward with 3 headers, pretty good at getting them in. And here we go, finally got a proper goalkeeper. Learn that. Extra defense and the bonus. So Brightmeyer, age 35. So we want extra fans until he retires in a couple of months. Yeah, what did that end up as? 4-0? Not the worst I've had. Ticket sale was good. 2 extra fans is why we just went for that guy. Minster knocks us out of promotion zone. Alright, look at the table. Well, still within a win. Goal difference is going to be important at the end. Neumünster, I don't think we've played them in the second half yet. Don't think we've played Goslar yet either. Alright, how many matches are actually left? Oh god, 3 matches left. Goslar, great. We'll lose that. Oldenburg should be able to win, and Neumünster, yeah, alright, so we're not going to get promoted. Which is weird. Fine, next. Transfer window closes tomorrow. Good point. Do we want to start selling people? Could do with the cash. Underheiden's worth a bit. Centre forward, Alicant. He's good to stay in there at the moment. I do want to sell at least one person before the end of the year. Of course, we can't extend these people. Gone in 1 day. Well, see what's available on the transfer list first. We could buy in a 26-year-old with an Olympic kick. That would be pretty good. It's not much of a forward other than that. It's a little control. 26-year-old. Alright, we're going to sell someone. And knowing that we're going to be picking up a forward, sell Corona. I like this double sliding tackle, but I don't really use wings much anyway. And his extension, oh, I can't even sell him, damn it. Well, he's 36, fair enough. Which means we have to sell... Salzgabe is only worth 10. And we're keeping him till his end, alright. Sell at 33, can we? You can, yeah. It's usually around 32 or 33. I think it depends on how much contract they've got left as well. 34-year-olds we can't. About to finish their career. Yeah, it's at some point around 30, 32, 33. So we can sell Krenkel. I like his cannon shot, but being only 1, it's not that great anyway. Give him to Kloppenberg, it's fine. Alright, that has brought Naumann back in. So let's go and buy the other dude now. Frielinghaus for 40,000. What do we need for the next upgrade? 70,000. I would like it, because then you get a minimum of 5. Given that at the moment our guys are... Well, these guys are pretty bad. So if we sell another... Can't sell 34, we can sell 28, 29, Spurt. Peter Hansel, we'll keep around for a while, probably sell somebody else next year. I think that's enough for now. Electrical longboard and Commander Root. Hello. What do we want? 28-year-old. Because he's cheap. He's got some accuracy and he's got some control. We'll buy him just so we have somebody to bring on if we need to. Schnabel, Vettel, and electrical longboard. Alright, next. So the next one was top of the league, wasn't he? Yeah, Goslar. Alright, first up, Breitmeyer and Matzenbacher have expired. They're gone. One of our players is suspended, and transfers the match league. Us. And Garbson to us. Well, we got mentioned in all 3 of the transfers. So, what do we actually have left? Bring electrical longboard in for the red card. Underheiden's a little tired, that shouldn't matter too much. Let's make sure we get Spurt out on the wing. Ooh, surprising for top of the league, he doesn't have any good offense. Lobingen's going to be a problem, he can run past. His passes, 25 versus 26, will intercept half of them. we can get Krona where we want. We're going to need to be passing to him. Alright, so switch them around. Start is to get to Krona. He has a CD there though, with 46. 22 versus 10. Alright, need to switch these guys around. Both of these are going to be a nightmare. No, it's actually fine. There's very little we're going to be able to do from kickoff. Alright, passes through to Argerich. Peter Hansel with the beautiful grab and the hold. So we can... The annoying thing is he's... No, because he's nothing. Fair enough. Alright. Krona can be put in. If we... Did I sell the guy? No, he left. The one with the long ball is gone. Alright. Should realise that was him that left. Which means we might as well start putting Schumann out to the wing, because we can't do much at all anymore. But for now, pass it to him. Highest control is on Krona. He'll get attacked by 2 people. Hopefully this one beats him. Hopefully he doesn't beat him. Yeah, see, now he's offside. That was unfortunate. Highest defense here is Freelinghouse. But that's useless. Oh, wow. That's unlikely. He's only got 10 controls, so he'll be taken straight off him again. Lucky roll. And then 72. It's never going to be stopped. And he's leaving. No chance of getting it off him. But Krona needs to come back. And let's exercise under Haydn. He has nutmeg, sliding tackle, and that's about it. Alright, Pfeiffer. Poor attempt. Just try and get our morale up. We'll bring Schumann over. Alright, just keep him busy. Whitman wants to pass to Argerich. No, he's going to Lobinger, which means the sweeper comes back up. Every time he moves, you get a little XP. And we want to go with Helicant. Fair enough. Let's just try and get it off him. I want to get it forward. Still got 2 moves. What do we have? 4 passing. So Schumann. Alright, this will be interesting. If it works, we can get a penalty. Because Krona moves in, gets attacked by Basilar. 28 to 32. Or we could bring him through this way and you'd have a shot on goal. Or we could do that. No, doesn't matter. This way. It'll actually be higher than 20. Alright, this is still 50% chance. Damn it. Because your control goes up as a universal forward. Alright, Whitman. So yeah, the thing about using their defenders to reposition your own guys, that's something I learnt off the AI. They do that a lot. When you've got a really strong defence, they push somebody in to get attacked by your central defender, and it just switches them around. And then, if you don't score straight off that, they always pass it to that guy and get an easy goal. So yeah, that was one that the computer taught me. Let's bring Schumann. He's a right mid, so he likes being on the left. That's how it works, isn't it? Rolls a 1. Alright, half time. Get Rassau, get a little more skill. So you've got to remember, these guys are top of the league. So if we can win this, it'll be incredible. Especially when they've got 77% of possession. Also now, Schumann. Oh, luckily we got that through. Schumann can run pretty wide. He has 22 accuracy himself. Just has a power shot. Goes out for a corner. Early on, best forward role is the centre forward, the CF, I think. But after that, universal forward is brilliant as long as one of your midfielders has long pass, like we did before, the guy that retired. Let's have a quick look. Who's our best passer? Still Schumann. So Schumann comes for the cross. 36 passing. What's his bonus? 30%. Right. Now we don't have a centre forward anymore, which means it annoys me when that doesn't disappear. Pushing control to get rid of the thing doesn't work. We do have a centre forward. He has decent control. Okay, let's bring him in. Then the header was Spurt. This is very dangerous. Alright, 28 control versus 19. Good. 8 versus 20. Good. 22 versus 20. Good enough. 36 versus 25 will probably fail. Then 50 versus 44. So yeah, he's keeper's control. And one gets pushed out as long as he stays there, which he does. Get the pass across. Good. Oh, unlucky. Only rolled 16. Wiesner rolled high. So we'll try the exact same. Helicant close. Spurt behind. 19 versus 28. 8 versus 20. He is falling for that again, so hopefully Helicant will be good here. Probably mess up the pass. Sucked. And because he pushed him out, he gets the unmolested 25. Alright, 12 defense. Well, it's actually more than that because we've got an aggressive tackle. 32 versus 22. Alright, and 12 control. They'll get it pretty easily. And of course, our defenders are out of position, so they'll have an easy goal coming up. Well, since we can't really defend against them anyway, let's bring this guy forward. Alright, this is where the sweeper can't get in position in time. Pushka comes forward. Sweeper can move in. 33 accuracy, beautifully intercepted. Main thing I like about the sweeper is that after they block it, they get to move over and grab it. Now, Underheiden has to pass through somebody. I think we're better off doing a loft. Oof, actually made it. 1, 2, 3. We can get it to electrical longboard. Let's go for a corner. Power shot. Worst that could have gone. Alright. Umbel to Basila. Didn't we have... Who's the defender? Spurt. Right, the defender's the one furthest away. 28 control, we can't do much, so right mid will come back. He will just press him so he can't run. And then... Salzgeber. Might as well try and intercept the inevitable pass from Ruhr to Lobinger or Agerik. And then... Peter Hansel. It's their last attempt at a goal. 2 moves. Unfortunate. 32. Oh, beautiful block. Alright, now, because we don't have to worry too much about them scoring on us, we just need to try and get this through. Failed. Fair enough. Alright, and we have to make sure we don't foul him, so just wander around. Well, a draw against the top of the league doesn't give us the points we need, but got the 1 point. Alright, more accuracy, more defense for Spurt. Good. And kick ass, electrical longbird moving up. Strong opponent bonus in the amateur league. Half a star in front of us, I guess. And on the table, we are still one victory behind Neumünster, goal difference, because he drew, same as we just did. Now, Oldenburg, this is the one we need to win. Unfortunately, he's got strong defense. Could put Helicant forward. Yeah, this season's pretty much a loss at this point anyway, because we're playing third place for our last match.